New, improved No Bull XMT.
Now this powerful formula has been improved to help you increase time under tension. Clinical studies have shown gains of up to 8 pounds of muscle in only 12 weeks.
No Bull XMT, the muscle building pre-workout.
If he had never lifted weights, he would still be called a hero. If he had never stepped back onto a stage, he'd still be known as the king. If he had never won that 8th Olympia title, he would still go down in bodybuilding history. And if he had never started his own supplement company, he'd be a living legend. But he wouldn't be Ronnie Coleman.
Welcome back to another edition of the Muscle Meds Daily Dose of Muscle, brought to you by Ronnie Coleman Signature Series. I'm your host, Pete Kacharian, here with today's bodybuilding news. It's Tuesday, May 20th, 2014, and on today's edition, the full recap of the 2014 New York Pro. Team Menace hits up Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym. Team Natural Vitamins heading to Ecuador this weekend. And as always, our daily trivia segment right here on the Daily Dose of Muscle. The highly anticipated New York Pro is a wrap. Show with a great turnout, we saw many pros at their all-time best, with the highlight of the show being the massive Big Ramy entering in just a few days' notice, showing up and dominating the competition, taking his second New York Pro victory. With second place going to a completely different physique with Juan Morel's superior conditioning and symmetry, he unfortunately took second to the sheer size Ramy brought. Over in 212 was a very exciting turnout as the young and up-and-coming Aaron Clark took the New York Pro over a very impressive Guy Cisternino, finishing in second, who just came off a victory in Dallas. Many feel that Cisternino had this one locked down, but the final result was Clark edging him out in a decision most feel could have gone to either one of these great bodybuilders. Men's physique might have been the biggest shock as defending champ Sadiq Hadzovic was defeated by Jason Poston, who's been making his way up the ranks. An interesting turn of events as Sadiq displayed more size and tighter conditioning, but is pushing the limits of physique almost too close to bodybuilding. Poston seems to be setting the new standard for the look and physique, a more commercial, streamlined look. Juliana Malacarne grabs the women's physique win in New York once again, as expected. While progressively coming down in size to keep up with the physique standards, Malacarne was victorious once again in New York. Over in figure, Kamala Rodriguez takes the win in what seemed to be a very close decision over Jennifer Strobo in second. And a very exciting turn of events as New York's very own defending champion Shira Robles defeats Miss Bikini Olympia Ashley Kalwasser. Taking the win in front of her home crowd, Robles showed the division that New York is her town. Coming up next for Team Natural Vitamin Pros will be the IFBB Toronto Pro, where Gigi Amoro, Jeff Classic Beckham, Sean the Giant Killer Clarita, and Akeem Williams will head over to Canada once again to hit the pro stage. With rumors that Juan Morel is also doing the Toronto Pro, New York will once again be making a strong presence at another pro show. 3 Team Menace athletes, Big Ramy, Beto Abispor, and Lionel Bacchi also took a trip over to Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym in Syosset, New York this weekend after the New York Pro. Not for a training session, but to grab some tasty Chinese food. Just kidding, they were all there for a training session and post-show photo shoot, but yes, plenty of Chinese food was consumed. Make sure to keep up to date with the Natural Vitamins press conference from the New York Pro. Head over to the Natural Vitamins YouTube channel as videos will continue to go up during the week, as we have interviews with Natural Vitamins TV host Renee Rodriguez, aka the King of Pain, with Bev Francis, Maz Ali, Beto Abispor, William Sullivan, Mark Anthony Winston, Team Natural Vitamin athletes Jeff Beckham, Sean Clarita, Akeem Williams, Gigi Amoro, Daniel Carr, and many others. That's not all for Team Natural Vitamins, as the pros will be invading Ecuador this weekend to shoot MPF Nutrition's 7-phase system, and making a guest appearance at the IFBB Amateur Show is Mr. Pinchecha this Saturday, May 24th, Natural Vitamins CEO Serge Zavala. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for some monster news in August, as we're having our International Monster Show on August 2nd and our signature annual monster event on August 17th in Brooklyn, both with 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman, Kai Green, and Victor Martinez, just to name a few, but more announcements to come. It's time now for the Daily Trivia segment, brought to you by Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, the East Coast Mecca. Now for the answer to yesterday's trivia question. The question was, name the bodybuilder shown here and name the contest. And the answer? Sergio Oliva, the 1972 Olympia. Now for today's trivia question. Known as one of the largest bodybuilders of his day, this competitor won both the heavyweight class in the Mr. America and Mr. World in 1977. Who is he? Make sure to check back tomorrow for the answer. And that does it for another edition of the Muscle Meds Daily Dose of Muscle, brought to you by Ronnie Coleman's Signature Series. I'm your host, Pete Kacharian. See you tomorrow. For all your bodybuilding news, updates, and entertainment, make sure to follow Natural Vitamins.